Hello, beautifuls. It's Latonia. I'm super excited to share this journal with you guys. I have been waiting so long to be able to do a video on the Best of Me journal, and I haven't been able to do one on this journal because every time this journal is in stock, it goes out of stock. So thank you guys so much for all your support over the years. Here it is. The Best of Me journal is finally back in stock. Listen, if you've been waiting for the Best of Me, get it now. It will not be around long. I'm telling you, every time it comes in stock, it's gone. And for that reason, although the Best of Me is one of my oldest journals, one of the first journals I've ever designed, I haven't been able to capture much footage on it or even take pictures on it because it's never in stock. So that said, today I said, let me make a video because I want to introduce you to this Best of Me journal that has changed my life. Or I should say, captures of the story of how journaling changed my life. And so here it is. The Best of Me journal is the journal I wished I had when I decided I wanted life change. And I know many of you guys follow along with me and you've been following my journey for a very long time. And you may say to yourself, how can I have the confidence to go for it? How can I have the confidence to follow my dreams, achieve my goals, and be able to cope through all the different storms of life? And how can I really be present when things are good and really reflect and acknowledge the accomplishments so that way when times are tough, I don't forget who I am? Listen, when it comes to having confidence, it takes so many tools. It takes so much preparation. And the thing that really worked for me was getting to know who I am. And that is what I really want to instill in you in 2021. Get to a place where you know who you are without a shadow of a doubt so that you can ultimately have the confidence you need to carry your goals into reality. A lot of times you may find yourself wanting to go after certain things in life. But let's be honest, we all deal with negative thoughts. We all deal with setbacks that maybe throw us for a loop and we lose connection with ourselves. Sometimes those things are not always bad things. Sometimes it's having the birth of a new baby and your family growing, or, your parents moving into town and all of a sudden they're demanding all of your time and attention, or your job becomes stressful because there's changes at work that you didn't account for or expect. So many things can happen in your life that cause you to lose yourself in the process. And all of these things matter when it comes to the bigger picture. The highlight reels you see of everybody else's life moving faster than yours, or perhaps things are looking happier and brighter in someone else's life than they are in your life. And you have to get to a place where you understand what your purpose is, where you understand what your values are, where you understand your strengths, the things that make you happy, the things that motivate you, the things that fill you up when your cup is empty. How many of you really know all of these aspects about yourself, have written them down and turned them into positive affirmations? How many of you use your journal to challenge negative thoughts? How many of you can speak positive about your life and you've been writing about it? These are the type of things that I want to start to teach you how to do and show you how to do through journaling. But for now, you have to have a starting point. When I think about life change that has happened in my life, a lot of it happened because I had to heal. And I went through the season of healing and trusting my journey, that my healing would come, that I would be able to reach a point of happiness in my life that would ultimately change my life. Before I could set goals, start a business, be happy, and do all these things that I get to love and enjoy today, I had to go through a season of choosing happiness for myself. So I designed the Best of Me journal to help you go through the journey that I went on to figuring out who I am. Who does God say I am? What are the things that matter to me? So everywhere I am, I always have this frame when I'm working. It's my frame that displays what my core values are, so that I never forget the things in my life that motivate me, the things that shape who I am, the things that really make me who I am. And this journal is super, super awesome because it captures the journey of how I've been able to be so clear about these things in my life that make me who I am. So let's go through it. So here's the opening page, and it just starts with this message: surround yourself with people who believe in your dreams. And for those of you who read my post and have been following along with me, I'm always saying things to motivate you because I believe in you. I know that you are worth happiness. Your life matters. You have a story. And all of those positive things that I say about you and that I think about you are what I fill each and every Let's Write Life journal with, to be a support system to you no matter what journey you are on. So if it's your Best of Me journey, if it's your worth writing for journey, I have a journey that will help you become the best of who you are. So here's the You're Worth Writing For. I'll do a whole nother video for that. And then there's the Choose Happiness journal. I'll do a whole nother video for that. But in this Best of Me journal, this is where I share my story of the journey that I went on to becoming the best of me. And I share about what the best of me means, what I went through in my life that brought me to a point where I said to myself, I have to change. And in order for my life to change, it has to start with me. I can't change the world. I can't change other people. All I can do is change me, my situation, and how I choose to respond to things. And that's pretty much how the Best of Me journey begins. So what I love about this journal is that for those of you who are new to journaling, I have created so many videos that you can access through the QR codes embedded in the journal for you to dig deeper into learning more about journaling, which is so awesome. I designed this journal in 2015, and women have been using this journal to rewrite their lives for years now, and I still use this journal. Every time I decide I'm going to begin a new journey for myself, this is the journal I turn to every time because it's so motivational and inspiring. Even for me, I get to look back at this and say, this is how far I've come. And my hope is that when you use this journal, you'll be able to look back at the different chapters of your life and you'll be able to say, wow, this is how far I've come. So the journal starts with a manifesto that you're agreeing to hold yourself accountable. And there's a dedication page that you can, decorate yourself with your goals, your values, and the things that's going to motivate you on your own Best of Me journey. And I start the journal by giving you an opportunity to write a letter to yourself. Where do you stand in life right now? Where do you see your life moving forward? And it starts with a letter to my best me. After you do the letter, I have a few awesome activities in the journal, and I call them the Relax, Live, Create. These are 3 sections in this journal with short stories of my life and just how to use journaling to, 1, relax, how to use journaling to start to live out the things that you're writing about, and then also Create section is about how do you create journaling into a creative form. Like, how can you really get creative with it? And I share in here my very first journal when I was 12 years old, so you guys can take a look at that. Once you go through the Relax, Live, Create section in this journal, my goal is to inspire you to begin your journey. So I talk about goals in here. What are your goals that are important to you now that you understand what the best of me means? And then once you set your goals, I want you to define how you're going to use this journal. So I start with giving you an understanding of all the benefits of journaling. And there's literally about two spreads that's just talking about the benefits of journaling. Then I have 5 pages of all the different types of journals so that you can build a positive lifestyle around journaling. Super cool. So I list, you can have a reflective journal, you can have a letter journal, you can have a family journal, you can have an affirmation journal, you can have a hair journal, you can have a finance journal, you can have a gardening journal, you can have a goal tracker journal, you can have a dream journal, you can have a book and movie journal, you can have a nature journal, you can have a couples journal. You can have a travel journal too. Look. So I have listed so many types of journals in here. And the best of me can be whichever journal you decide for it to be. Like, this could be your hair journal. This could be your life change journal. This could be your home buying journal. It could be your healing journal. It could be whatever is helping you become the best of who you are. After you go through those sections, yes, there's more. I decided to put a section in this journal called My Best Bucket List. So this is basically a space where you can write about everything you can imagine wanting in your life. It doesn't matter about money, time, nothing. Whenever you feel there's something on your heart that you want to achieve, that you want to accomplish, this is the space you can turn to write those things down. Because this is important, because sometimes you lose your way. You forget who you are, what was important to you, where did you want to go with your life, and you need a space to reevaluate your goals. Reevaluate if the things you're doing right now align with the things that you wanted for your life. And so this Best of Me bucket list is basically your space to write about all the things that you want to do and want to begin a journey, maybe or maybe not, to try to carry these things out into your regular life. Once you move past that, there is several pages in here for you to write about your goals and next steps. So as you're conquering goals, as you're working on goals, you can keep a recording of these things. And if you ever lose your way, you can come back to this space and evaluate where you stand. Maybe you continue to move forward in that direction of that goal, or maybe you say, it doesn't fit my life. Then next, we have accomplishments and milestones. Now, accomplishments can be, I woke up happy today. I woke up and the sun was shining, so I decided I was going to do something for myself that I haven't done in a long time. You get to define what your success means to you. Milestones, anything that matters, you record it right here. The reason why you do this is so that when you ever find yourself struggling with negative thoughts, dishonoring your life experiences, dishonoring your worth, you can look back here and say, I remember who I am. I did these things. You don't have to look at someone else's life and timeline to evaluate your worth. Your only competition is yourself. And that is what this journal is all about. Helping you see how awesome you are, how amazing you are for yourself. The next thing I want to share with you guys is this Counting My Blessings page. Excuse me. These pages are lined so that when God blesses your life with a breakthrough moment, you start to have a recording of all the ways and all the times that God showed up. Because he shows up. And sometimes you forget that. And we need to start to remember that every day is a blessing. Everything that we get to do is a blessing. The people that we love in our life, those are blessings. And we have a space in this journal where we can record those things that happen. The next thing are favorite quotes and affirmations. It doesn't say it here, but you can use this as affirmations as well. And I love this because depending on that level up, that place in life where you're trying to go, you're going to need words of affirmation. You're going to need quotes that match your vibe, that match that next level you're striving for. So these should always be current, you know? You don't want to be speaking stuff that you were going through 5 years ago today. And you want to make sure that the things that you're telling yourself match where you are right now. And so you have to have your affirmations. You have to have your quotes. You have to have those things that motivate you. Once you get through all of that, and the thing is, I'm saying once you get through all that, you go through the journal the way you want to. I'm just letting you know what's in here so that you can get this journal and start to rewrite your life, okay? At this point, there's space in the back for you to start rewriting your life, y'all. Blank pages, pages with affirmations on them, and space in the margins for you to add your vibe. Maybe you add some artwork. Maybe you add some notes. It's so creative how I've laid this journal out. So the first few pages have lines that only go midway. Each page has kind of like an affirmation or something to inspire you. Once you get past those, you have this fully lined section that have words of affirmations on the top pages or journaling prompts to inspire your journaling. I added those in because I took the feedback that you guys were giving me that, oh, you wanted to have journaling prompts throughout the journal pages. So I added those in there with the updates when I updated this. I think I updated it when? In 2017. And then once you get through all the journaling pages, in the very back, there are blank pages. And it says, what words cannot express, your heart speaks. So this is for art journaling. So perhaps there's things in your life that you just can't write about. And maybe you just need space to plan and brainstorm ideas or draw or whatever it is. There's blank pages in the back for you to express yourself fully without the confines of the lines. So there you have it, guys. The Best of Me journal is back in stock, and I am so excited I got to share it with you. This is the journal that really captured my journey of becoming the best of who I am. And if I could share with you a few words, your story isn't over. Your story matters. It doesn't matter if someone's already doing what you're doing. How you're going to do it is your way. And that's what makes you unique. Everybody's not for everybody, right? So you have an approach to your vision, your dreams, your goals in a way that has never been seen before. And it has never been done the way you would do it. And if you're like me and you're struggling with depression or happiness, that's where my story started. Sometimes taking a leap of faith is all you need to restore that hope in your life again that was missing. And if I can inspire you with what your first step can be, start right here with the Best of Me journal. It's a journal that's meant for you to become the best of who you are. It's going to champion you and support you on your journey so that you can redefine happiness in your life and start to recognize the things that are stealing your joy so that you can start to move your life in the direction that's going to help you become the best of who you are. So if you have questions about this journal, definitely let me know. I invite you to go to letswritelife.com and learn more about it. This is where your journey begins. You're worth writing for. You always were. You always will be. So let's write life. Okay, friends? I love you so much. Bye.